Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's stopping at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Texas Tech's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Red Raiders pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. We'll give it to the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. The looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. With the catch, it's Carter. The pickup of 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker.
Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back. They're going to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Johnson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
here he goes. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. No, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Slime. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Second down now after the sack. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Canes will line up to kick it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. using his legs. It's Joyner. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Red Raiders are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down play coming up. Well, play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Red Raiders have first and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The sure hands. It's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He's got the first down and still motoring. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff heading left. Fights off a defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one, the kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Picks up the first down and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Hot over the middle, it's Joyner. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
30, Miami, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Canes will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And there's the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Dickey. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face 3rd and short on play number 13. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. And the Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run this one in. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Caught quickly. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Caught by the receiver.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Back to throw again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Spin move and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
2nd down after that short completion. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Canes will have to kick this away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Leaning on the run game here late. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The running back here in a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
Number 27 on the field.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
10.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lionel. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.